Most of us grew up with many forms of media such as TVs, radios, video games, etc. Nowadays, social media has become the most prevalent form of communication in our world, and most of us can't imagine life without it. But can you recall when social media first began to change your life and society around you? Early online chats such as internet relay chat or even AOL could be considered early forms of social media, but that wasn't really as impactful as today's definition of social media. What really started to turn the tables was when Friendster, the first social network to attain more than 1 million users, gave the mainstream public the opportunity to network with friends of friends through personal profiles. Then of course this all ended when MySpace took off and had attained about 100 million users by 2007. MySpace refined the basic concept that Friendster had already established, such as creating one's own profile and customizing it to one's own liking with music and other media. In fact, the golden age of MySpace happened around the same time that YouTube was on the rise, and they probably both owed part of their success to one another. It was around this time that Facebook was emerging as well, and at a perfect time too, because parents concerned about their teenage children's safety on MySpace, Facebook would be ready to receive a huge migration of MySpace users with arms wide open. Now, can you recall when social media really began to influence your life? We're probably pretty close at this point. The 2008 elections were the first to be influenced by online public opinion through social media at such a great degree that watching political debates on YouTube actually became a thing. People could now comment and, spread and share their opinions and argue online about political candidates and other world issues. Eventually, more social networking platforms began to go mobile, and many such as Instagram and Snapchat were released strictly for mobile use only. This led to an even greater phenomenon, which we now refer to as citizen journalism. Average people from all over the world can now share and report any event that is happening around them before a real journalist and camera crew have the chance to report. Mobile footage is now shown on traditional news channels and is very much deemed as normal. The entire journalist profession could be redefined as we know it. We are definitely seeing a reduction of complexity in the news as a result of social media's prevalence. Some could even say that social media is dumbing down our generation because we are less interested in consuming traditional news. Yet, social media tends to isolate us instead of connecting us, which is ironic. We mistake some funny comment banter for real connections, which has left our generation feeling lonelier than the previous generations who grew up without social media at their fingertips.
But social media, it's still in its baby stage, and it's our generation's job to decide where it's going to go from